home of the Volunteers. And the balls will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gamecocks offense will have the football first. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. Three-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. At the 45 on his way. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Dumps it to the back. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Tennessee's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's two big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to pass. It's Bryant. got his man in the middle. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Vols will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. From the shotgun, the inside give. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. They'll run the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. They're working that left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. They just keep firing. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And is slips just inside that right upright. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. The run from the shotgun. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. And some room to work. He breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Bryant. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
South Carolina 6, Tennessee 0.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Oh, the quick spin move. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of...
He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Volunteer. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Lining up for the point after and the lead.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and Nealon on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. This time he's got it. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Gamecocks will come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll run play action. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. So here is the Tennessee offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play.
Turning it off! Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's this kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Bryant. He'll take another shot here. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll run it from the gun. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, More big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The give to the back. Shoots his way for more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Got it behind the line. It's Butler. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Volunteers will try to convert on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. The throw. Got his man downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tennessee. Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina offense is back on the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up.
We're just going to want to see this guy make faster decisions as this game goes on. He had all day to throw that, guys. I mean, he could have worked through 7 or 8 different progressions on that play and still never decided to get rid of it until it was too late and finally got hit.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work for the Big Orange offense on the field. They took their time out of the gate, but now starting to try to take control of this game on offense here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, and they're playing good complementary football up to this point, but this is a huge opportunity, David, for them to really create some momentum.
Well, and the defense did such a good job keeping them in the game early. Now, holding down their end. Now get the offense rolling, put up some points on the scoreboard, and then you can really get dangerous in this ballgame.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. On the run, fires downfield. He's open on the right. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Volunteers will line it up on 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the ball's in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. He's going to take off. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Here's a hit. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown ball.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
South Carolina, 13.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Snagged out of the air. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll do it himself. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On the run, it's fired. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far.
The Gamecocks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Butler. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They want to throw it. Finds his man down the middle. Knocked off his feet.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And a really nice setup here to take a shot if they want. Three receivers to the right. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Traore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. Pressure coming. Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Vols lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. And the Volunteers are rolling down the field. From the gun. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Butler. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Vols had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down. Touchdown, Volunteer! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They'll run the screen. There he goes.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him, and now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. So here is the Tennessee offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Myers on the move. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Jackson. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Right down the middle. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Touchdown, Tennessee! And the route is on. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
South Carolina, 13.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes the grab. It's Mahoney. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Defense.
That costly penalty will give this offense a new set of downs. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. The give on the option. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Got the quick pass.
I think moving forward on third down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Takes a handoff. It's Butler. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Vols with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Let's go! Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gives it on the option. Touchdown ball! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. It's caught. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Gamecocks are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
South Carolina, 20.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tennessee ready to go to work. The Big Orange offense on the field. They'll give it to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. Runs through a tackle.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll leave it with him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got...
Breaks into the open. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards of pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, the offense is trying to attack the middle of the field. They're looking to hit that in route, but really good coverage there by the defense.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the handoff. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Volunteers are in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off play action on 1st down. Lets it go to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It is good. And
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Mahoney. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Rush is on him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Leaves it with the running back. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen. Strip the football, do something.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just